Hey guys, it's Mickey with Broadway Performance, and today I'm going to show you a few things that you can do to your car to help restore some of your power. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so two things that we can do to help restore power. One, we need to clean our air intake. Now this one's kind of dirty. It's got dirt and grime. It's been sucked in underneath the hood and everything. This has helped prevent it from going into the engine, but we still need to clean this and redress it. Also, while we're taking this off, this little piece right here, your mass airflow sensor. Let's see, let's get that in there. This is what detects what air-fuel ratio, how it needs to adjust based off of the air quality, humidity, things like that. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this out, we're going to clean it, we're going to take this off, we're going to clean it, and then we're going to get to something else later. All right, so for these, I used an 8mm socket. That one, I pulled it off of this one, and I pulled off the air filter. But I forgot we've got this little tube here that we need to take off. We'll just use one of these, and when we get that off, we're going to need to unscrew this. That's our mass airflow sensor. All right. Alright, that's out of the way. Take that off. Now, unplug that. This is something else that we'll also clean. So I'm going to take the mass airflow sensor out, clean it, and I'm also going to clean the connectors too. Alright, so to take these two screws out, we have one of these hex multi-tools. So just pull that out. There it is. Now, to clean this piece, we're going to use CRC Mass Airflow Sensor Cleaner. It's designed specifically for the mass airflow sensor. Don't use throttle body or carb cleaner. This is what you need for this. And then this right in here, you may not be able to see it. That's your hot wire. That's what you really want to clean, okay? So now that we've cleaned our hot wire here, I'm also going to go in and go ahead and clean this since this is safe on plastics. So, all right, we're going to go reinstall this back into the cold air intake tube and let it dry out a little bit. So don't try to crank your vehicle while this is still wet. It'll throw everything off. Let it dry. Also, don't forget to spray off your plug. Safe on electrical too. Now, the can says proven to gain up to 4 to 10 horsepower at the wheels. Everything's going to be different, obviously. And you're not actually gaining horsepower, you're just restoring the horsepower that you've lost. So understand that. You're not going to spray this at the track and I mean just blow people's doors in or anything. You're just getting the power back that you've lost already. So we're going to reinstall this exactly how we took it out. A truck or any type of other car, it may be different. All right, so those are tightened up. They're good. It's not going anywhere. That piece is done. Okay, so to get to some of the meat of what I actually wanted to do before I made this video is change my belt out, my Serpentine belt system, because it has started squealing. So I want to see if this knocks it out. Now, if you have a really bad belt, humidity, heat, stuff like that can break this down. This belt has been on here for 120,000 miles, so it has seen its time. So I'm going to go ahead and replace this. Just make sure when you do it that you've got a diagram, which is usually somewhere on your car. Oh. That's all right. You can always look it up online too. And since I'm looking at it here, anything that has a ribbed edge is pretty much going to get the ribbed end of the belt. So this has a ribbed end. If it's got a smooth end like this, you're gonna get the smooth end of the belt, okay? So let's get that off. Okay, so what we want to do, we've got our 15mm nut that's gonna go on here. We're gonna rotate this to the right, and that's going to take off and give us some slack on our belt, okay? That's our tensioner. Okay. So if we rotate this, and slide the belt off, now we'll let that go back. And voila, we've got our old belt. Now, inspecting it, honestly, it doesn't look that bad, but I got a new one anyway. And if it stops it from squealing, that works. The one that I purchased was at O'Reilly's. It is the Master Pro Serpentine K060810, okay? Looks about right. And then, all right. So we're going over the tensioner, through here, goes over under this one. Yep. Goes over all of these. Under that one. Over that one, and under our big fella down there. So what I'm actually going to do, take it off of here, go under our big fella. All right. Need our tensioner released so that we can get our new belt. Alright, let's try this a different way. Go ahead and get this up. Since it's got ribs to it, relax this end so that we can get it around our water pump pulley. Alright, so I got the belt installed. We have the ribs going over this. Follow your diagram. It goes under, over, and then around all three of those to come back under. So our smooth side is on our smooth side. Just make sure everything's lined up. You don't want your belt not being lined up correctly and coming off, because all of this will stop. So, all right, so while we're here, we're gonna go ahead and clean our throttle body. That'll give us a better response when we hit the pedal. Sometimes you can get build up along the edges here that can be sticky, so your throttle body can stick, causing you a little bit of a lag. So we've got some carburetor or air intake cleaner that we can spray in there and clean some of that out. All right, we got our microfiber towel. So see all, let's see all this mess? That needs to get cleaned out of there. And sometimes you even have to open up the throttle a little bit. Really clean it out, you know. Get in there. Ugh. And that was that. So now that the throttle body's cleaned, mass airflow sensor's cleaned and reinstalled, we can go ahead and reinstall this pipe. So do the same thing, make sure all your clamps are good. We can reinstall this hose once we get it on. It's gonna be easier. Okay, it's actually a lot easier than I was expecting it to be. Any kind of filter like this, you need to buy a cleaner for it, a cleaner and the oil that apply it. With K&N, they sell a K&N cleaning kit that comes with the cleaner and the oil, and you end up using a water hose like I'll show you in a minute. But you just spray this, make sure you get it all in the pleats. This is helping to break down some of those oils, some of the dirt and grime that gets in there. And see, I'm running out of my cleaner. There we go. Now that our cleaner has set in, we're going to want to spray from the inside out. That way it's going to push everything out of the filter. Okay, so let's see. We're going to switch this to shower mode. And if that's not, there we go. And get all of that out of there. Here, dry out in the sun for a little bit before we get oil on it. In Louisiana, it doesn't take long to dry, so we have our air filter oil. Now, these normally, when you buy them, they come out red. The oil is red, but you don't want to saturate this so much that it's like super duper red. Okay, so you just want to hit some light coats. We'll wipe off the excess. That's not an issue. Now it's time to reinstall. There we go. Now, that's not going anywhere. Okay, so a recap of what we have done today to help restore some of the power that we have lost through our airing system. Okay, so took off the air filter, cleaned it, re-oiled it, it's good to go. Took out our mass airflow sensor, cleaned it, that way it's going to give us a good reading to the computer so that this runs a little smoothly. Also, we came in and we cleaned our throttle body, which is going to give us a little bit more response, that way it won't stick. And we got a new belt. New belts are always good. They keep good tension on everything to make sure that it's running smoothly. So, just a recap of what we did. It's a few things that you can do to help restore some of the power in your engine. Okay? Subscribe to the channel, follow the channel, like the video.